I don't think you guys are going to make this much money.
That's okay. Just be a hater.
I don't know which one's more unlikely. I think it's more, okay, you guys aren't going to make that much money. You're not going to end up with a guy who makes that much money either.
If I don't, I'm not saying I will. I don't, the possibility, I want to. This is my goal, but I might not even meet that person. I might not even get married. I'm on the fence about if I want kids right now.
So you just, I mean, that's fine, but you just.
But I will make that money myself, for sure.
Like the person that you want to spend your life with, one of the criteria is 10 mil a year.
No, it's just great to have those goals, because I know that if I can do it, there's other people in the world that can do it too.
But what's wrong with just being realistic?
There's nothing. There's nothing wrong. This is my opinion, and why does it affect you so much?
Well, I mean,
like, you don't have the same ambitions that I do, and that's just it.
Well, I'm probably more ambitious than you. I can actually.
I don't think so.
Well, I think I can actually realize my goals. I think, look, there's plenty of people out there who it'd be great to be a billionaire, but they don't actually have the wherewithal and the hustle to actually get there.
Exactly.
You don't
and you
know
also don't know us,
life.
and you don't know who we know, and you don't know who we, are friends with. You just don't know us.
I don't know you guys, but I mean, I'm a betting man. I don't think you guys are you're not gonna do it. I'm not.
Yeah.
I think
you guys
by the
might be
time
successful.
I'm 40, I will have 10 million.
You guys, what's that? By the time you're 40,
I will have touched 10 million
per year. You'll make 10 mil per year.
No, I will have 10 million.
Hold on, that net worth is different than yearly income.
I said that earlier.
Okay. I'm still thinking it's very unlikely you will have a 10 million net worth by 40. I think it's unlikely.
That's cute.
You are in the bed.
I think it's unlikely, and I think.
Let's do it.
Yearly income, 10 million a year, that's crazy.
No,
that's
that's honestly, I read that a little wrong.
Well, you're walking back your position.
No, I still think it's possible. I definitely think anything is possible. If other people have done it before, then what's stopping me from doing it?
But this idea that anything is possible, it's possible. Like, it's possible I could have like an 8-sum with all of you right now. Like, it's possible.
It's not possible.
Absolutely not.
Definitely not.
No, but
Definitely
it's
not.
possible, right?
No,
it's not.
possibility
Definitely
is
not.
negative.
It's possible.
Never.
Hold on. It's possible.
It's not
We could end this
probable.
stream right now, and we could just have a fucking orgy. It's possible.
Definitely not.
It's very improbable, though. Very low
Not
probability.
possible, because I would
It's
have to
not
say the okay.
possible.
She would have to
Oh
say the
my
okay.
God, they wanna make it a
Nobody
list
would
where
say the okay to that, so it's not possible.
No, but never
It's
say
not a
it's
possibility.
possible.
It's not possible.
You could just be so, in the next hour, you're so overwhelmed by my charm that you're like, you know what, Brian, I guess I'll fuck you. Like, it could happen. Maybe it's a pity orgy, okay? Maybe it's a pity orgy fuck, okay? So anyways, look, I'm just saying, by the way, I only like to let down one woman at a time, okay? So don't worry, I don't want to have an orgy, okay? I only disappoint one woman at a time.
How
That's my
noble of
thing.
you.
Yeah.
So
That's
anyways,
so nice.
huh?
That's so nice.
Very
It's so
considerate.
romantic, right?
Yeah.
I'm a romantic guy. So anyways, okay, here. I wanted to come back. Oh, wait, hold on. You want a guy who makes $1 million a year.
Yeah.
You've been listening to this. These girls who want a guy who makes 10. 1 mil, still quite a lot. What
I
do you
do.
What
I
do
think
you do
it's
for work?
a reach, but I don't think it's impossible.
Well, it's not. Okay. Look, it's technically possible. Like, it's possible.
I feel like that one's a little more possible.
So, maybe.
little.
Yeah.
It's a bit more.
Especially
but-
because I live in LA. There's quite a few millionaires in LA. I've actually worked for millionaires, and they were married and had kids. So, and their wives were relatively close to their age as well. So I think, by the time I get married, I think it's reasonable that my husband would make $1 million.
You know what? One time I met Adriana Lima, and it's because I met her. It's possible that, I don't know if would I get with her now? I don't know. I'd have to see some photos and stuff. But, when I was, back when she was younger, I was younger, I met her. That must mean it's possible that I could have married her, had children with her. But anyways, I don't understand this whole it's possible thing. Like, yeah, it's possible that I, Brian, marry a billionaire heiress who's a virgin and like 10 out of 10. Or I don't know if there's any billionaire heiresses that are 10 out of 10. I don't know. Whatever. It's possible. It's not probable, though. You know what I mean?
They're just ambitious.
The probable is definitely think
I
for
think it
me
is
that is
perspective.
probable.
You
The
could do
Why would
that.
type
you
of
lower
person
your
that I am.
standards,
Right.
though?
You can
Yeah.
do that.
Lower your, but why would you lower your standards? If your standards are unrealistic, that's
they're
going
not.
to translate to you not being able, like either you're not gonna.
It's not unrealistic because the people that work the jobs that
Yeah, and if
we're
it doesn't
trying to get
happen, I'm
into
okay with
make
not
that
getting
money.
married.
Wait,
as
can
well.
okay. Let me ask you a question. Do you think every single woman in the world, assuming the guy's a good guy, would like to date a guy who's a billionaire?
Yes. No.
No.
I think
Okay, cool. 95% of women would definitely date a billionaire.
I wouldn't.
I don't think
Okay,
so.
good for you.
Though.
That-
I really
there's
don't
girls,
Congrats
there's
for-
women like that.
Congrats for throwing away like generational wealth for your fucking like 30 generations. Okay, good,
Nope.
good for you.
It sounds more
In
intense.
any case, that's fine. It wouldn't disprove my point that 95% of women would definitely date a billionaire,
No, it's
assuming
more
he's
money,
like a
more
good guy or whatever.
problems.
More,
More money, more problems. Some women.
not if you're a billionaire.
More money, more.
That's like if you're a
problems. Yes,
fucking
it is.
Tupac and you're a rapper in the 90s. Yeah, more problems. Like you're gonna get fucking shot up in Vegas.
Well, would you date a billionaire?
I'm all for the problems, though. Like, bring on the problems. I can handle it.
Oh, like mostly unknown tech billionaire? No problem. Like what problems?
Yes.
What problems?
You understand that they have so much money
Oh,
that
no,
they
I have,
literally
like-
definitely are gonna cheat. Like,
Bro,
They're
I don't know
definitely-
about the tech billionaires. I mean,
yes.
I mean, would you think it's
Okay,
different
fine,
for someone
whatever.
that makes 20 mil? Like, do you
I
think they
think
would
so.
cheat?
Yeah. I feel like it's less likely than a billionaire. Like I know billionaires, and when they have so much money, they lose themselves and they start spending their money on things that they shouldn't be doing with a wife.
wait, so then why do you wait, hold on. If
There's
that's
a
the case,
difference.
hold on. If
I
that's
don't
the
want to
case,
be with a
why do you 10 to 20 mil a year?
20 is cool.
They still have,
But
this,
she won't
like,
date
pretty
a
much,
billionaire.
Like, they still have a lot of leftover money. Like,
Not really, because like, at least like my uncle, he is the one with the islands, and he wants islands. Like, you want $50,000, okay? An island is $50,000. Like, now you have no money. You know what I mean? Like, yes, I want more money so I can buy bigger things.
no, they don't have the same amount of money, but I'm saying they both have a large amount of leftover play money. So they could both get with other
I mean,
women.
not really, because like
By your
20
logic.
isn't that much money when you want a $10,000 or $10 million jet or a $5 million house here, $5 million house. Like, it's really not that much money.
not all men
Please,
want
will
that.
you guys come back on the show in 10 years, 20 years?
Yes.
Please.
We'll do an
Please.
update. We're gonna fucking
Please.
do an update,
Please. I
Let's do
beg.
So I can inspire things.
I beg.
I'll bring my husband.
bro. Y'all will
Thank
be.
you.
Yeah, we'll bring our
Oh, fuck, man.
partners.
I want to do that.
Please.
We're
I'm
gonna-
begging.
Yo, chat. Yo, somebody in the chat right now. Set like a reminder in your phone
For
10 years. Email me. Be like, yo, Brian, I'm probably not even gonna be. I'm not doing this shit in 10 years. But fuck it, I'll do like a reunion episode.
Yes. Yes.
We're all gonna do it 10 years, doing a reunion episode.
Yes. See, check
Email
in.
me, guys. Email me, because I'm gonna forget about this shit. I'm gonna forget. Email me. Be like, Brian, you remember those girls who?
We're
gonna-
ambitious?
We're gonna make 10 mil. That we're gonna date guys who.
I
make 10
did. I
10
never
mil.
said that, so don't put words into my
Yeah,
mouth
you
because
did.
I did not. Go
Yeah,
back.
you
I
wrote the-
kept saying I do not have a sugar daddy. I have never had a
20
sugar
mil,
daddy.
20 mil?
I don't do sex work. I invest my money. Any type of money that I've worked for has been hard worked, and then I invest it and I make more. That's what I've been doing for my past
You wrote
5
it in
years
the
of my life.
questionnaire. But anyways, it's fine. It's whatever. We'll do a reunion episode. You guys will all
No, just
come
don't
back.
put words
But
into
how
my
about
mouth.
of all
You wrote it,
women?
lady. On the questionnaire, what would you want the minimum yearly income to be for
That
your future
doesn't mean
husband?
that I'm saying
20
that
million.
I make money from men.
I didn't say that.
Yes, you did. I'm just saying don't say that I'm a sex worker or that I make money
No,
through men
here.
or
I'll explain it. My claim is that you think you're going to make 10 to 20 million a year, and that you want a guy who makes 10 to 20 million a year.
that was my claim.
That was?
That was my claim.
Yeah, that's what I'm contesting. The sex worker stuff, I'm not.
That's
if I
just
misspoke, then I
Yeah,
don't think
you just
I
misspoke.
did. I don't
You
think
did.
I did.
Yeah,
I didn't
you did.
allude to you being a sex worker at all. But
You said the men. You literally said something about the men that I've talked to, or you. And that's why I said don't put words.
no,
into
I'm just
my
going to say you. I don't think. My bet is I don't think that you're going to make 10 to 20 million dollars a year, and I don't think you're going to end up with a guy who makes 10 to 20 million a year. Nothing to do with sex work. Anyways, you want a guy who makes $1 million a year. That's a tall order. Have you ever dated a guy who makes $1 million a year?
Not yet.
Whoa, hold on. Okay, 31 ex stripper.
For a year.
I'm like,
I don't know if it's in the cards.
Do you think that you will make $1 million in 1 year ever in your life?
What do you mean? Think I will.
Are you already doing that?
Guilty as charged.
Okay, so then I think for what I want in my life, I'm getting
guys-
into the
you
right.
guys should.
I'm getting into the right environment.
like,
You know, if you're a millionaire right here, then I'm sure you got friends, and who knows? Maybe I'll be on other podcasts with other millionaires. Who knows? You know, it's possible. It
Proving
really
the
just
point.
depends on what people want for themselves.
Hold on, but like just because you are on. Wait, what? I don't really get the logic.
the logic is that you're here standing. Like you're a man that's made $1 million. She wants somebody that has that type of network.
Well,
so
wait, I live in.
guys
Hold on,
should
I live in
be
Santa
together.
Barbara. I've seen Oprah. I've seen all these rich, famous people. That doesn't mean that I'm gonna end up with a rich, famous person. Just because you've been in proximity to somebody who's rich, like Kim Kardashian's assistant, she's kicking it with Kim Kardashian. All the people that work for Kim Kardashian. Doesn't mean that they're gonna marry like a billionaire.
So you would date somebody that makes less money than you?
No. Wait, hold on. But your point is, hey, Brian, I've met you. You've made $1 million a year. Therefore, because I met you, I have a chance of marrying a millionaire. That's
Exactly what I'm saying.
she's
Yeah,
saying
that-
that
yeah.
she's met somebody that's met like the
but that
probability of her
doesn't-
meeting more is like
It's increasing my chances.
increasing your chances.
No.
Yeah.
Yes.
Just because you meet. No.
Do you
Just
think
because-
a woman that's never met a man who made $1 million
doesn't
has
make
more
any
possible or less
Hold on.
possible
Wait,
to
so-
marry?
Just
a
answer
guy?
the question.
Yeah.
Let's test
Answer the
out the
question.
logic. No, hold on. Let's test the logic. So let's say I'm a guy in my 40s and I'm a cameraman for you know the what's that? What are the women who do what's that? Oh my God.
Fishing?
No.
It's the
fuck.
hand motion.
The
Coal miner.
no with the stick and they jump high. What's that fucking called?
Pogo stick? A pole vault.
Yeah.
I'm a man of culture. I love these pole vaulting videos. These women, very athletic, very fit bodies. If I'm a cameraman at the women's pole vaulting events, because I'm there and I'm like in their presence, does that mean that because I'm in their presence, this opens up the opportunity to fuck a bunch of hot pole vaulting chicks and they're all 20, like
Totally.
Yes.
Yes.
Possibly.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's kind of
I
how
watch.
proximity works.
I watch these YouTube videos, just by virtue of me watching pole vaulting videos of these hot Italian female pole vaulters.
Definitely increasing your chances of
The
dating a pole
Italians are the
vaulter.
best, by the way. I'm definitely gonna. It's a very high possibility. I'm gonna fuck like an insanely fit female pole vaulter. It's done. It's a done deal. I'm gonna get it. By the way, if there's any female pole vaulters watching the show,
That's
just saying.
That's
Just
exactly-
kidding.
manifesting
I'm kidding.
in real
I'm kidding.
time.
Manifest.
I'm here
Teaching
for
you
it.
something great. Manifestation.
You know what? Speaking about female professional athletes, I'm actually in favor of illegal immigration, but only for female
Okay, what?
female
This is not about
athletes.
dating.
Wait.
Wait, what?
So Eastern European
out left
gymnasts. I don't know. The ballerinas are kind of weird. Fuck it. Whatever. Ballerinas. Pole vaulters, sprinters. You know what? We'll just say all female athletes can immigrate here illegally.
Good for you.
Yeah. I'm in favor
Hypothetical.
of yes.
I'm sure
You know what?
Olympics.
Chat, what do you think? Are you guys fine with, Eastern European? Let's just, I think we maybe should fast track, even for legal immigration, between the, like young, adult, female athletes. What do you guys think? Okay, good talk.
Next question.
Next question.
Let them come over. Just the females, though. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Okay.
Yeah.
$1 million, though, really?
I mean, you
Like the guy makes
should.
$500K.
You know,
want-
you kind of look like Mariah Carey. Maybe you could be like her.
Yeah, but
Stand
can she
over,
sing
take
like
over.
Mariah
You
Carey?
see? You see?
Can you sing
You
like
could do
Mariah
it. Sing
Carey?
the song.
see?
The
No.
Sing the
song.
Christmas
I
song.
can lip sync like her.
Sing the Christmas song.
Do it.
You guys, no, I smoke. Like, no. I'm not doing that to the fans. They don't deserve it.
I just think y'all could maybe be a bit more realistic.
I hear you. No, I hear you. Once
More
you're putting
realistic.
everything, I think I was confusing net worth and like yearly because I just
but-
want somebody that has accumulated 10 million by the
That's
time
still
I start.
crazy.
I know, but that's still my
That's still
expectation.
crazy.
That is so because I know that I will have 10 million like for myself when by the time I'm
Here,
40.
Chat GPT. Do you still have the Chat GPT tab?
I think that's the more solid argument for my
So
part.
just type in the prompt. What percentage of 40-year-olds have a net worth of 10 million?
40-year-old women.
No, just men.
Oh,
I mean, it could just be.
I thought you were saying for herself.
It doesn't have to be gendered, just across the board.
So I have a question. So what if the guy is on track to make that? So like we'll take the million,
Wait,
hypothetically.
hold on really quick. Because it's extremely rare. Scroll down. No, not that much. For the age bracket 40 to 49, the 90th percentile net worth, top 10%, 1.3 mil net worth. That's in U.S. households. Top 1% of households. Okay. I don't know. Whatever. It's slow. It's
1.1%.
no, that was for all households though, not 40-year-olds. So it's probably like 0.0 something.
it said for 40-year-olds. I thought that's what I read.
Do you think most 40-year-olds have 10
No,
mil?
it says 1.1. That's not.
No, no. That was for all.
So what if the guy was on track to make the 1 million? You meet him, he's 10 out of 10, and then you guys are discussing things, and you're discussing finances, and you find out that he's only making $750K a year, only $750K a year. But you know his business, you know his ambitions, you see the vision, and easily he could get that in 5 to 10 years. Is he still a green flag, or are you
Definitely
no?
eligible.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so see, Brian, she's sitting there saying,
Right,
if the
because
guy
I think
was
you
like
do have to date and get to
750,000.
know somebody really well before you marry them. I do agree on that.
Yeah.
And I also approach marriage as God willing. I do want to have kids, but right, only if God decides that that's a plan for me.
Sure.
So I'm happy with whatever I get out of my life. I'm
Yeah.
super grateful for my journey.
There you go. So see, he could be on the pathway to that. He doesn't have to have it sitting in the bank account right
Hold
then
on.
and show her a bank statement.
I think for the majority of women, it will be delusional to want a guy. I don't care if he's 70 and that's his net worth. Like, that's still, most men, majority of men are not going to have a $10 million net worth. Even if it's this, he can be on the path to making this much. That's like less than 1% of men. Then the question it begets is, are you the type of woman that man wants? You can want whatever you want, but where it becomes unrealistic, I don't know. I'm not sure if I'd grant that, but it becomes unrealistic if you aren't the type of woman who would ever be able to secure that type of man. Like, you'll just be single forever then, I guess? So then it's like, okay, do you lower your unreasonable crazy standards?
I wouldn't necessarily be single. I just wouldn't be married.
Do you want kids?
Yes.
Do you want to get married?
Yes.
But only to a guy who makes $1 million a year.
No. Like answered the question, to kind of like, you put should. So that's how I feel like I should. If there was another guy that was showing me like all the other attributes that I want in future father of my child, I would, like, I do want generational wealth for my children. So, and I'm not able to provide that. So I feel like if I do have kids, I would want to be able to provide them that. And if I can't, then, I would honestly reconsider having kids.
Hold on, but generational wealth, I mean, that's good if you can get it.
Yeah.
It's not a wrong thing to want, but for that to be your bare minimum, it's delusional.
Why?
It's delusional.
Why?
Look, here's what I see in the dating hellscape is, look, what percentage of men make this much money? Okay, then we have to, it's just math, right? If 20% of women want 1% of men, unless you guys are prepared to be polygamist, they would have to also want polygamy. They would also want to have you. That leaves X amount of women who just, it's purely math. If there's 1 million men that meet your standards and there's 20 million women who want those 1 million men, 19 million of those women ain't gonna get what they want. So what I see happening is, obviously, maybe some women will be part of that 1 million that gets one of those 1 million men. But it seems like, I don't know, you got to be realistic with how you're going to approach this. The math isn't going to math. I mean, there's no other way to explain it. There's just not enough of these high caliber men, or at least whether they're high caliber or not, that meet your threshold or criteria. There's not enough of them to go around.
I am curious, if you're intending to make a fair amount of money yourself and be very successful to give money to your kids, why would you want to make someone I can't talk today. Why would you want to marry someone who makes even more? I don't know, just it strikes me
I
as
didn't
rather
say even more. I said
excessive.
I said the same amount that I'm going to make the same amount.
Okay, well,
Yeah.
I
Twins.
hope you do.
I mean, also, as women make more money, typically that's not going to open up your pool of men. Like, for example,
And if
a
it
guy who
doesn't,
makes 10 million a year, he doesn't want some independent boss babe who's going to be bossing it up and shit. Maybe, by the way, I'm not
Why?
speaking.
I know.
Hold on. I know. Okay.
Why?
I'm speaking in generalities
Yeah,
here.
okay. Uh-huh.
Yes, there's going to be some dudes who are like, okay, boss babe it up. But most men, once they start making money, your money matters less and less. Like, if a guy makes 10 mil a year, he doesn't give a fuck
I might end
about
with-
your money. It doesn't matter. He's going to be looking for, if he wants a more traditional dynamic, you being a boss babe is negative. It's a detriment.
Yeah, so then honestly, the chances of me ending up with a guy are really low. I'm probably going to end up with a female.
Good for you.
Yes, so
But what
that
I'm
won't even
saying
matter
is,
to me
that's
because
fine.
I'm probably going to end up with a woman that's making the same amount of money
but
because we have the same ambitions.
Okay, I'm not really talking about lesbian relationships here. I'm talking about what men want.
I know, but I'm saying that's like irrelevant to me because I'm probably going to end up with a girl. So like it
Okay,
doesn't
but
matter.
your girl probably isn't going to be making 10 mil either.
You don't know that.
I mean, look. Yo, old man, Brian, what the fuck? Thank you for the gifted. Did that pop up, Nick?
Yeah,
thank you for the gifted 20, man. Appreciate it. I'm not sure why it didn't go off. Sorry about that. Thank you for the 20, though.